Hey y'all, today's video will probably be in two parts because I recently attended the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo that was a couple of hours away from me. I went there for the weekend and I was so blessed to have my friend Scylla. She flew down and we got to spend the weekend together talking, laughing, shopping, and crafting. It was a awesome weekend and I am so thankful for the friends that I have made. And just to backtrack a little bit, if I haven't told the story before or if you haven't heard it, I met a great group of ladies by watching Janet Madison on YouTube, RTS Scrapbooking. And one of the ladies, Deborah, she created a Facebook group called Love RTS that gave a place for people to join and to talk about the videos that she was making. And so she did a online crop, Deborah did, and a bunch of us was on there. And then over time, as she did the crops, it was always like the same few of us on there over and over and over again. And we formed this wonderful friendship. Debbie, Jennifer, Jenny, Scylla, and myself. And we have become friends, and we still get together and crop online. But I had the awesome opportunity to meet up with Scylla when she still lived in Alabama. She drove to the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo and we met up. And now that she has moved, she is so sweet that she flies down from New York and we get to spend the weekend together. And if Scrapbooking Cards Today ever opens back up the crops up in Canada and they do one in Toronto, I'm going. So anyway, so it just goes to show you how one person, Janet, something that she did affects so many people, and she probably doesn't even know the things that she's done and the good that she's done, how it has blessed people and affected people. And without her, I would have never met this wonderful group of ladies and got to see my friend Scylla. This is the third time we've done this, and we had a great time. We actually got to spend like 2 whole days together. It depends on how schedules work out. So Friday we shopped and we did the she flew in Friday morning. We shopped, and then Saturday we did the crop at the expo, which was from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. and we did that, and it was just fun to craft together and to spend time in an environment with other people who have the love of creating, card making, scrapbooking. I seen one girl doing the diamond dots, so it was just a great environment to be in, and it was nice just to be able to scrapbook all day long, and there was no interruptions. It was just awesome, and I'm so grateful and thankful that she came to visit. It makes me feel very special, so I really appreciate it. And then what I wanted to share with you was some things that she brought for me, because we always kind of do gifts for each other, and she brought me some wonderful journaling items, like for junk journals, some guest checks, these awesome inventory tags, and these gorgeous papers. I think she said she got them off of Amazon. These vintage antique, look at there are music sheets, recipes. There's some florals, just a little bit of everything, and I absolutely love it. And she also shared with me a magic mat because I had to buy some new plates, and she had an extra, and so she shared with me this magic mat to try. So I'm excited to try that. And then she brought me a Cricut cartridge because she already, excuse me, she already has them all linked to her machine. And I have the original Cricut that I can use these with. And she has already sent me a box in the past of all her old Cricut cartridges. So that's amazing. She gave me these adorable little corduroy felt buttons, some doilies, and some graph paper. And the thing that I love the most is this beautiful, I lost TN, that word just left my mind, holder that she made by hand, and I just love it. And she covered it with a flour sack material, made these this tie for it, and this is actually a rub-on, and I just think this is adorable. And then there's a little bird right here. And then when you open up on the inside, look at this. There's this gorgeous blue embossed paper. And then some material. Isn't that beautiful material? Little pockets that she sewed and put on there. Look at that. I just love this. And so I can put some little traveler's notebooks in here because I have started watching Lel by Mel with her listing, and I really want to start making the time to do that. So this was the perfect time for her to give me this, and I just think it's absolutely adorable. And then she also, if that wasn't enough, she also gifted me with some paper that she shared amongst some of her friends, where she had purchased paper packs at Tuesday morning, you know, where you got like 25 of the same sheet. And so she took out what she wanted, you know, some of the sheets, and she kindly shared the rest with some of her friends. And included in this was this cute little tag card that I'm going to save and put it on a layout. Look at that, these little tags. And she said she had made this for Valentine's Day and didn't have the opportunity to send them out. So I think that's adorable. And then look at all this paper that she shared. And so there are several sheets of a couple of sheets. And so what I'm going to do, they're all types of different brands. See, here's Graphic 45. There's Bo Bunny. Here's My Mind's Eye. There is Simple Stories. Just a variety of companies. There's some Shamil. More Simple Stories. So what I'm going to do is I have my little, I think this one is it. I have my little holder here that I have showed in the past where I have put papers, odds and ends papers by manufacturers, because I'm more of a collection and company scrapbooker by manufacturer. So I'm going to put them in here. So when I scrapbook with a company, say, scrapbooker down. I knocked my phone off. It's right up over this area, and when I was messing with the binder and I lifted it up and knocked my phone off. But anyway, as I was saying, I have that holder where I keep things by company. So if I'm working on, this is all Echo Park, so if I'm working on an Echo Park with an Echo Park collection, the color schemes are going to be similar. Like the reds are going to be pretty much the same red. I can go into these single sheets and pull from that to see if there's something that I can add to my layout, which is what I'm going to do with these papers right here. So coming up, I'm going to share some of the things that I got at the Expo. I purchased quite a bit. It's a big buy that I do, but it is a once a year thing. I don't spend on scrapbooking supplies like that. This is planned for, and so I already know I'm going to go next year. So, you know, you start planning for it in the back of your mind. So I did buy quite a bit, more than I would purchase, a lot more than I would purchase normally. So, with that said, I will be canceling my Hip Kit Club because I did get quite a bit at the Expo. There were only like 30 vendors there, but they had some really, really good vendors there. So it wasn't necessarily about the quantity of vendors, but it was more about what the vendors they had there brought with them to sell. And so we got some good stuff. So when I come back, I'm gonna share with you some of those items that I purchased. One other thing that I had set aside and forgot to share that Scylla brought me was this Tim Holtz Distress ink pad storage tin. So I've already put some of my inks in it, and she had purchased something different to store her inks, and I hope she shares it with you over on her channel, Scylla Choice Bits of Bliss, because it's really cool. But so she shared one of her tins with me because she didn't have a use for it anymore, and I have a use for it. So I'm not going to show a whole lot more in this video because it's already getting long enough. But here's some of the things that we bought, that I bought when we went shopping. And this one is from the Photoplay booth. Photoplay was there, and like everybody else, their prices had went up, and they were 4 collections for $24. I believe that was it. And so I just stuck with the 4 because I had bought a lot of their stuff last year, and you know, they have the older product mostly, so a lot of what they had I had already purchased last year. And I don't remember the exact price. I always think I'm going to remember, and I don't remember the exact prices of everything, but I do know their collections were 4 for $24. But I picked up this cute little leaf set. It's a stamp and a die, and I just thought it was kind of adorable. This is by Photoplay. Say it was stamps, because these stamps had such cute little details on it. And you got the dies with it. And then I picked up this etched metal dies. Nice little set of slim alphabets. And then as far as collections, I got the DIY home edition. And I did open it up and look at it, and I wasn't as impressed with it. The actual papers. I was more impressed with looking at this than the actual papers, but I will use it. I do like it, but I'm glad I did not pay full price for it. And then they had the ephemera pieces with it, so I picked that up. And then they had the newer collection, and I love this collection, and it is Bunnies and Blooms. And they had the ephemera pack, 30 pieces. And to me, this just doesn't look like the normal photo play what they put out. And I really love this. And I'll show you the stickers. It's just so adorable. And with that, I did pick up the paper variety pack. Now, when you first see the pack, they put this bright orange on the front, but there is orange in it with the carrots. They have orange, whitewash, jonquil, and cypress. I wish they would have left out that orange and put a soft blue in it. But anyway, this was 8 sheets, and it is textured. So when I store this, I will store this pack of paper with that collection, so I'll be sure to use it with it. And so as far as the other collections, I didn't see anything I really had to have. So I did pick up a couple of card kits, which I'm not a big card maker, but I do enjoy putting these together. So here is this one. Let's see. It's a wonderful Christmas card kit. And there's the stickers. And then I just thought this was bright and colorful. It's called Cherish Card Kit. And I thought, you know, it has a variety of uses because a lot of them don't say anything on the front. Except this one says, life is tough, but so are you, and you can soar, and hello friend, and there's just a hi. So, oh, I had opened that up. And then this was a freebie. Once you spent a certain amount, they had a little wall by the cash register with something free you could pick up. I did the card kit. I got the card kit last year. That was this snail mail. So don't think I'm going to use this as a collection. I'm going to put it probably in with my paper holder I showed you, and put it in with photo play, and basically use for the B-sides. And this purchase was from a scrapbook store that is in Knoxville, Tennessee, that I hope to go and actually visit because my nephew just recently moved to Knoxville for a year-long job at the University of Tennessee, working with the women's basketball team. So they were there, and they had new stuff. They had Vicki Boutin's Peppermint Kisses. They had Paige Evans' new Christmas line. They had Chamel's new line. I can't remember what the name of it. Everyday Magic, something like that. And then I believe this paper pad by Crate Paper that I got, Moonlight Magic, is a new line. So I did just pick up the sticker book for Vicki Boutin because I have tons of Christmas paper, and this is pretty generic, and I just loved this. This reminded me of oh, why can't I think of the Christmas movie with Chevy Chase, the Griswolds? That just reminded me when they went to go out in the woods to get their Christmas tree. But it's just got a good variety of different stickers. We got gumdrops and candy. We got calendar days. and labels and tags and words and tabs, and you know, her stuff is just awesome. And there is some greenery or goldery, so I did pick that up, and it was $7.39. So I will show you the prices on these because they're marked on here. And I love to stitch, and I saw this and I thought it was very cute. And it's a little stitch kit, and you get the pieces and the thread, and she even provides the needle. And it was just too cute to not pass up because I like to stitch, I like to embroider, and it was also $7.39. And then I saw these I had never seen this line before, Honeybee, and these dies. This is, I love this. This is Winter Greenery. They were quite pricey, $31.59. And the reason I bought this is because I live in the South, and if you look at a lot of the winter lines, they're all snow related, and not everybody gets snow in the winter, and that aggravates me to no end. So this has pine cones in it, and it just, to me, would go really well with some wintertime photos. And I just love this pine cone. It's a double layer. You got some berries, you got the little holly leaves. So that was a splurge for me because I hadn't seen anything like this before, so I did splurge on that. And then I picked up this paper pad by Crepe Paper called Moonlight Magic, and I really just loved this color combination, and it was $18.99. I mean, stuff is not going down in price. And I will give you a little flip through. I don't have a lot of crepe paper, but I will give you a little bit of flip through. I mean, it looks like crepe paper. It's their signature style. But there was just something about this color combination that just drew me to this paper pad. So I picked that up. And now, yeah, repeat. And then I did get the thickers, and I rarely pay full price for thickers, but you know, because I had gotten a lot of them at Tuesday morning, and I believe these were, yep, $7.39. So shopping at this Scrapping in the City was a little bit of a splurge for me, but it is a locally owned scrapbook store, and I love to support small businesses when I can. So I'm going to put this stuff up because I have a very huge mess in here. So that's my husband fussing at the dogs. If you can hear that, we're dog sitting for my parents, and he's a little Shih Tzu that thinks he's a huge dog, and he will get in my German Shepherd's face and just bark his full head off at him. And Dakota, the sweet boy he is, just sits there and lets him do it. So that is it for this video, and I'll come back with some more stuff, and we'll see you next time. Bye.